My name is Heather Carver. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer at Freestar. So what Freestar does is we offer programmatic technology solutions that are tailored to publishers and help them monetize their open web inventory. Over the years, the amount of bid requests going to the DSPs and SSPs has really exploded. What is happening is a lot of the SSPs are starting to constrain and filter out the requests that they get from publishers. Ultimately, what they send downstream to the DSPs and what their advertisers buy. There's an education that really needs to happen with publishers to understand and know, just because you add more demand partners, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to make more money. That, I think, happened years ago, and that's not what's happening today. So it's about really making sure that publishers understand that they're sending the proper signals and the right and best inventory that buyers want to buy. So that comes down to collaborating with their supply side platform partners to understand what identity providers, what contextual signals or other signals like IAB categories, what are those things that the buyers really want to see. So instead of just adding more demand partners, it's really about sending the really best signals to the buyers. What Freestar does is we really tailor our solutions for our publishers. Want to give them choice and flexibility while also being their programmatic consultants and helping them understand what signals to send. So if we have publishers, for example, with logged in users, we can send those authenticated signals to certain buyers like Trade Desk or Yahoo, Criteo. And so those publishers who have those assets, they can work with us to make sure we're properly passing those in the bid stream. Again, those are things that buyers find highly valuable. So do that education piece with our publishers, still give them control of their data, do it in a privacy safe way, but it's about working together and making sure that they know, how they're going to best extract value from the assets they have. Over the next few years, there's going to be a lot of innovation that happens. There has to be a lot of collaboration within the industry. So I think one of the roles that Ogury can play is working with organizations such as the IAB Tech Lab, working with prebid.org. I think Ogury can also partner very closely with their supply side partners, Freestar being one of those, to help us understand what are those signals that buyers are looking for, what are the highest value identity providers, and making sure that we are able to collaborate together and send the right signals rather than just sending more inventory that maybe isn't decorated with the right signals that buyers are looking for. So I think it, again, comes down to industry collaboration and then, collaborating closely with publisher partners to make sure that the right signals are being sent.